Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. Vietnam have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
And the counter is on. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had to make a tackle says it all. He just doesn't need to. With him, it's all about anticipation, positioning, and reading the game superbly. There's very few who are able to do that at the highest level like him.
Maicon is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's picked his way through. Marcelo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Schneider. De Rossi plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And they can counter here. He has found the way through. That's a sharp pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ibrahimovic.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Maicon's cross. Nesta attempts a clearance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Seedorf. Seedorf producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Hazard. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Messi. Ibrahimovic.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Forwards and with intent. Hazard. Maicon. And it's Vieira. Nice sequence of passes this. Passing is crisp and sharp. Quality ball. Seedorf.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Schneider. And this is Ibrahimovic. This looks promising. Lovely feet. Chance to deliver. And a header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
That has not gone well. Hazard. Luis Suarez. And here's Hazard. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that is well cleared. Seedorf, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Aimed at the far. Impressive jump! Goal! Portugal! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Some good work on the right flank here. Rummenigge! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific effort! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Getting up there! Seedorf gets it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Ibrahimovic. Messi. And that signals the end of the first period. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Portugal just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Portugal leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more. Vietnam definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Oh, that's nice. Now it's Luis Suarez.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this? Seedorf. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Little pass back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Messi, Rummenigge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's in a great position here. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Ibrahimovic being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Shoots! And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Substitution on the field. Number 44.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field, number 9.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
33.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Hazard. Number 19, Messi. Number 8, Seedorf. Coming on the field, number
Knocks it out
18,
wide, looking for the run. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Number 7,
And here's Bale. Bale. Oh, sweet feet. Vieira. Ibrahimovic constantly looking for the ball into the box. Always onto this.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Nesta can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's Nedved. Hoisted it. He leaps for it. And it's in. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And it's Pirlo. Del Piero.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Opts for safety. Maldini. That's a good run down the left. That's going wide left. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Marcelo. Here's one whose deliveries we all know about. Nedved. Portugal can consider themselves just about safe now. Bale. Vieira. Ambitious ball here. De Rossi. He won't be happy with that one. Marcelo. Pirlo. Pele. Ibrahimovic. Yaya Toure. Bale. He's found a way through. Pele. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Pele. Now that looks a decent ball, and he was alert to it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And shooting chance! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! About as smooth as it gets. Deep into injury time. The movement so precise that Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that.
Please make sure to watch
And
the
after all of
screen
that,
for
Jim,
an
what are you
information
thinking?
bulletin from
Well,
the
that's what you
regional
call
police
a
department.
job.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Nice sequence of passes. Ibrahimovic! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rummenigge. Now it's Hazard.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
Opts to play it back. Seedorf. And it's Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Seedorf. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nicely spread. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance to do... Terrific effort! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. It's a searching pass. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Goes for a shot! That's going to go a long way. So we're still where we started right now. Michael. Portugal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And he's running through. Ibrahimovic. Chance for a shot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! He's got himself an absolute peach. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nicely weighted ball. Maicon's cross. Cleared without hesitation. Crossed in once more. Thuram attempts a clearance. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Marcelo. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Schneider. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Seedorf. Nice interception, well timed.
Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And it's Azar. Portugal have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's not got that quite right. Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ibrahimovic. Marcelo. Seedorf. Azar. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, super ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Nesta produces the perfect tackle there. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Portugal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Back on the way then.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Luis Suarez.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Good ball over the top. Hazard. Towering header! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated? Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Hazard. Cannavaro clears without hesitation. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's got away. He is just caressing the ball. Pinches it off him. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Substituição para Portugal.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Luís Soares. Número 22. Schneider. Número 4.
Definitely not one of his best. Oh, what a waste that one is.
Hazard. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 23.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Número 20. Número 42. Yaya Touré.
Maicon is
Número
always
15.
looking to play quality balls.
Está acontecendo uma
Maldini
substituição.
wins the duel this time. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Nedved. Nedved! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Nedved clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Portugal have their second corner now. And a header! Del Piero gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Searching pass he's played there. Bale. And it's Del Piero. Nedved. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Del Piero.
Oh, great feat, that.
Portugal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. So, third corner of the game. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. "75 minutes played. Referee's given a throw. Pirlo. Back towards the middle. This is a promising build-up. Oh, there's the clearance. And this is Hullet. Yaya Touré, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, important interception. Pirlo. Now Cruyff. Del Piero. And he is deftly away. Mbappe takes a shot! Well taken goal. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 5.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
E vai entrar para o seu lugar.
Shifting momentum perhaps.
Número 3.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Oh, nice touch. There's the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Portugal get their fourth corner. Impressive! It's bounced back off the post.
Portugal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Portugal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Just eases him off the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Driving on and making good progress.
Foram indicados 4
4
minutos de
added minutes on the board. And it's Nedved. And the return pass. Del Piero quietly revving up. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
This is the time you need that pace.
Varane. Mbappe. He is through here. Shot a goal! It's fallen kindly here. And he's stuck it away. And right near the end, we have parity. Some heroic. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, that was the second half.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So, no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 12.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Portugal pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? And this is Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Picked out and Del Piero! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Del Piero currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, can he get onto this? Vieira. Hullet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Roberto Carlos. Pirlo. Del Piero. Del Piero, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Hullet. No, that's been intercepted. Looking to play him in. So that was it, the first period of extra time. Well, nobody wants to settle for this, of course, but everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it?
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pirlo. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's found a way. Yaya Toure!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. And again, they're pressing effectively.
That's really good defending. They're up to 5 corners now. Getting up there! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Varane is there, and he can get that clear. Michael. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's picked it up out wide. He's rising! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Cruyff clears.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Great chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Minuto de compensação.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Vietnam found a way, forcibly. Now they must... So that's it. It is all over. Portugal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned into a typical case of how not to maximise your home advantage. And I think when you look back on it, Peter, the crowd played its part, there's no doubt about that.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Varane cuts it out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ball in towards the middle. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that is out of play. That is good progress on the left. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That is good alertness. And here's Suarez. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising the defence. What a communicator.
Out towards the flank. Marcelo gets into a good position. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Figo. And it's played forward. Figo calmly anticipates.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Plays the return pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Incoming to... He leaps for it! But he's left disappointed.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! That is spectacular from Luis Figo! A finish right from the top draw! And we have liftoff! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Hazard. Portugal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Luis Suarez. And reclaimed it in a trice. He is just caressing the ball. Marcelo just loves to go forward whenever he can. Cannavaro. And here's Hazard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Seedorf. Varane spots it and intercepts. This is a promising build-up. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, it's hit the post! And it's turned away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! No, just not quite. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Marcelo. He has found a way through. And here's Ibrahimovic.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hazard. And it's Vieira. Hazard. Marcelo has it out wide and it's terrific effort! And a neat finish! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser! And that is indeed the final act. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Portugal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
So what can they make of this? Pinches it off him. Hazard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Maicon. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out towards the right wing. That is lovely. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ibrahimovic being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Another chance from a corner.
Substituição para Portugal.
Portugal have their second corner now.
Número 17, Luis Suarez. Número 18, Ibrahimovic. Número 20,
Varane attempts a clearance.
Número 4, Seedorf.
Oh, he's caught in there, it's a free kick.
Número 7, número 15, Bale. Número 23, número 14, Ribéry. Número 42, Yaya Touré. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the shot! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Bale duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Portugal with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Vietnam really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of...
It's Pirlo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pirlo is offering a wry smile there.
Messi plays it short. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to get it away. And here's Hullet, picked out brilliantly. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. That's going to go a long way. De Rossi. And here's Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming. That's a real chance! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, super ball. Bullet! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
Hullet has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substituição para Portugal.
Vietnam have their third corner.
Marcelo sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 2.
And it's been taken short.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Bale. And it's Yaya Toure. Pirlo. And the counter is on. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
Passing is
compensação.
crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff gets on his bike and on the move. Ribéry. Yaya Toure. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Roberto Carlos. Well read, and the danger is averted. De Rossi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Succumbs to the pressure. Keeper's got good distance on that. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes, hopefully to make a difference.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 11.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Portugal pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Del Piero. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Ribéry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now that's well seen too. Messi running with the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the finish! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Thuram makes a dash for it. And here's Gullit. Gullit. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Portugal really could have done without this. A lot hinges on this one. Turned it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Vietnam have their lead. That's good vision. Gullit receives it in a good position here. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! And he can thump it away.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Oh, that is a nice touch. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So just 15 minutes still to come. So the very last of the action is still to come. 2 teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. And so the last chance to find a winner. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Messi makes a move down the right. And he's managed to get free.
Oh, great feat, that.
Messi. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Mbappe. Messi. And it's Pirlo. Oh, that's nice. Mbappe is onto this. Bullet never out of the action for very long. Del Piero. And this is Bale. Oh, good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And it's Varane. Mbappe. Now it's Cruyff. For De Rossi. Nesta. That's Thuram. Messi. And no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. And here's Hullet. That's really well cleared. And that's it. Portugal can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. Aimed at the far side.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just a supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
De Rossi. And it's Maldini. To Thuram. Knocks it into space. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's fabulous. Incoming delivery. Ribery. Seedorf. Maicon. And here's Ibrahimovic. And Marcelo. Marcelo. That is lovely. Good, strong midfield running here. And he's cut it out. Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Marcelo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Maicon. Ribery. Impressive job. Oh, crossbar! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Stood up well to him there. Portugal are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. And it's Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ibrahimovic gets on his bike and on the move. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Ribery. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Azar. Seedorf. Distributed tidily. Cross to the back post. Getting up there! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And he gets rid in a hurry. Hazard. Decent chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Rafael Varane gives no quarter whatsoever. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Seedorf, renowned for his long-range shooting. Very nicely done. Just eases him off the ball. And the counter is on. Maldini charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Figo. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Azar. And the pass is intercepted. Looks a good ball through. That's good play. And here's Ibrahimovic. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Seedorf. Luis Suarez. And that is the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Portugal coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Portugal just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So straight into the second half.
Portugal can do them.
Can he finish? And that's a good finish. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Ibrahimovic under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Seedorf. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Portugal really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Vieira does well not to be outdone there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Almost an hour gone. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's quick to get rid. Marcelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Now it's Figo. And it's Azar. Marcelo does really well to win the ball there. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And the through ball. Icon. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a good ball out wide. And this is Ribery. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Goes down, but nothing given. Hazard. Oh, that's nice. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Luis Suarez! Goal! Portugal! And again they hit the front.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 4, Seedorf. Número 8, Azaz. Número 14,
So we have
Ribéry.
movement on both
Número
benches.
17, Luís
Portugal
Soares.
leading now
Número 18,
into the last quarter of an hour.
vão dar os seus lugares a
That's been
24,
intercepted.
That's great
Número
positioning,
20.
so good from him.
Número 15,
Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that.
Número 30.
That could well have been it.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Pirlo. Can he spark a counter here? Bale.
Oh, really well played.
He has found the way through. Oh, nice touch. That is good strength. And this is Hullet. He's rising! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Šeško really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
It's a pretty loose pass. Pirlo. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, and he shoots! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Wriggles his way through. Portugal moments now away from seeing this one out. And it's Nedved. Turns back here, probably the best option. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Portugal have emerged victorious in this match of Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Hazard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the total midfielder, Peter. He's essentially a 10, an 8 and a 6 all in one. His tactical intelligence, his athleticism, his reading of the game, ball-winning capabilities make him a one-man counter-attacking unit.
And he has been fouled there.
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marcelo is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Great ball, and can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic is offering a right smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, good effort! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first!
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Rummenigge. Ribéry is always looking to play quality balls. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Thuram clears it away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Here comes the corner. Impressive jump! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Vietnam restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, that was vital. Chance! Goal! Portugal! Into the lead once more. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Portugal have their lead. Luis Suarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nesta with the clearance. And this is Hazard. Big chance! And it's come back out to him. Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Portugal go up by 2 and are looking good.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rummenigge. Now, can they get... Decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. That's a shade optimistic. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Seedorf, renowned for his long-range shooting. Now this shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Portugal palpably stronger, better, superior. Not the most accurate pass. Hazard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ribeiro. That's the end of the first 45.
Portugal have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Portugal leading by 3, and normally that would do, and some. But this feels like no ordinary game. The second half is up and running. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now that's well seen too.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rummenigge. Maicon does well not to be outdone there. No, that's been intercepted. Rummenigge. And he's been shifted off it. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. That's a sharp pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking tidy in possession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, strongly challenged there. Good take, and is he in? Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Seedorf. Azar. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Azar. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Seedorf. Now it's Azar. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, just skips to Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Ibrahimovic looking in. And Ribéry! Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Azar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great vision. And he's in on goal. And that was very necessary. Now that's a lot. Messi! And somehow he kept it out.
Vietnam are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. Back where it came from. Oh, this... And a chance! And that's a good finish. They're back within reach! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Ibrahimovic demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 8.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So could they be onto something here?
Luís Soares.
Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Ibrahimovic. Vão dar os seus
Pirlo.
Número 20. Número 24. Número
Just a
23.
quarter of an hour to play.
Número 15.
Bale, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Now it's Gullit. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And Gullit! Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Substituição para Portugal.
It's their second corner of the game.
Maicon. Sai.
Del Piero
E vai para
plays it
profunda.
short.
Número
And the
21.
assistant referee rightly gives him offside.